Welcome, gentlemen and gentlemen. Our journey is slowly progressing to its end. We are the last game from loser bracket, and winner of this best of 3 will end up in semi-finals. Loser bracket semi-finals, of course. Against each other are well-known players. Kato on the bottom playing as Ordos with his always try crash, and Solidus playing as Koino this time with his always 6 referee openers. And we are on the map something XS, which is not very popular, to be honest. Lots of players ban it usually, but the random chooser said this is our choice. And why usually players don't like it? Well, it's obvious it's very big and your main base is very protected from the front, so it's hard to achieve something in early games. We got here 2 spy shifters for each player, which can decor capture or destroy to prevent capture, and yeah, Kato is going trikes, he wanna prevent this to capture. On the other hand, Solidus, he really wanna try to capture this, but trike is going right into his way. Well, if he goes this way, it will miss him. He got it. Oh, what is it? Yeah, you're direct, okay. So engineers, that's 400, very good achievement right at the beginning. So it's already how much trikes he gets? Probably 4 trikes and 19 infantry for Solidus. Solidus can still manage it, I think. He got upgrade, he can build some troopers, but he prefer infantry. Like, it's okay. It depends on what do you prefer. Light infantry is faster, also faster to build, but their range is lower than trikes, and usually they never try to hit the trikes in cost-effective way. On the other hand, troopers have same range as trikes, but they are slower to build, and sometimes riders can dodge their projectiles. But if they are static, they're usually very good versus trikes. Where he is going? He's going for the refinery. Okay, good choice. Yeah, but here's the some other squad, and they do some good damage. To 1, and the rest survive. So let's see. It's still on the favor of Kato. He loses just 1 trike, 360 versus 800. But it should be pretty same. Like, yeah, both has the same amount of harvesters, probably even same army. One reason why this map is not as popular is that it took too long for your reinforcements to get into position. So in early game it is hard to achieve anything even with trikes. Probably better option will be to kill these buildings, just to prevent soldiers to capture them. Instead he's going for the main base. So yeah. And okay, that's also the option. It forces Solidus to build much more infantry than he probably do. We get 5 harvesters from Solidus, also 5 from Kato. But Kato is also on a heavy factory, so he start producing harvesters from there. Like 1 minute later he should be on better eco spot. We got the second engineer attempt, this time very in the corner, smart. Lots of trikes, but still not troopers. Like, I can understand that, troopers have some disadvantage, but just 1 or 2 will be a good option in the mix. But he built turret and deny all this section, so only option for Kato at this moment is going here up, and up is also secured. He probably aware that Solidus is try something here. Like his game sense is very good at this. He clearly doesn't see there any army here, but he knows. He not. He doesn't pay attention. Like he clearly can see the engineer bar. He missed him. But very good game awareness. His sense tells him that something is going on there, and now he's looking that he missed something flanks or something. It sometimes can happen when you are striking that you miss some like 10 or 15 infantry and they are go into your base which is unprotected, but this time it's not the case. Yeah, but nothing's here. Like also lots of tanks. So 9 harvesters versus 7. Yeah, and 2 heavy factories. And now on full production. Wow. And so this is just on the 1. But that's very delayed heavy factory. Did he building at least the second one? No, he's still going for the refineries. 3 heavy factories give you 50% production bonus, and you can already see like Kato gets lots of tanks, and tanks are main component of your army. And because all those tanks are the fastest one, they can reinforce pretty quickly and do some damage near your base. On the other hand, Solidus got Koino tanks which got very good splash damage, which means all those tanks will probably never dodge their projectiles completely. They always get at least some sort of damage, but they are also very slow, but also healthy, so it depends. I would say in tank versus tank scenario, Koino tanks are actually better versus Ordos. But Solidus just doesn't have enough of them. 2 tanks versus like 8. And because of fast speed, all those tanks are actually very good also on crushes. So yeah, this trade was definitely in favor of Kato, and he should be really ahead. Yeah, he's insanely ahead. Wow, 10k almost. But here's the problem, even if you got lots of army, like what do you do? The base is very well protected, so yeah, just stay on the spy field and kill some harvesters. He also forced harvester to go to the north, and there is not much spies there. And he's still only on 1 heavy factory, like why? He got shit tons of money and he can't even spend them. This is very in the favor of Kato. He doesn't need even a trade in his favor, he will just outproduce Solidus. Usually, you want a full production from a heavy factory as soon as possible. Like they are both in 9 harvesters, which is not enough for full production, but you can already see like Kato got a much more army. Yeah, some crashes, not bad, but a nice tactics. Kato completely skip any troopers. He knows that the distance is quite high and he needs his reinforcements fast, and light infantry is just better option. He also got lots of tanks, so he doesn't need any troopers. On the other hand, troopers are very slow. It will be probably just stuck somewhere here. So on the big maps is actually maybe good choice. Oh, nice sieges in the background, very good damage. This infantry gets some bonus from the rocks. Also, when they are pinned down, they get 50% defense bonus. yeah, Kato is expanding, but even if you take this expansion, it doesn't give your production like much closer to the enemy. That's the second problem of this map. Oh, I completely missed. So it does capture both his spy shifter. One spy shifter is more or less equal to one harvester, so it is probably something like on 11 harvesters right now. Whoa, just look at the army graph. Kato is so much ahead just because of full production. So it is just on the one. You get 5 barracks, like why? 4 is enough. You can probably sell this one, also the wind trap, to get some space and build at least second one, second heavy factory. Like when you are placing buildings, you must consider there is not much space in your main base. So you must, you know, play a little bit of Tetris and place them in the most effective way, which Solidus definitely doesn't do. And it costs him because he doesn't have any army. Like, there's not much here, just one tank, couple of troopers, 2 sieges, okay, but at least they do some good damage versus infantry. And yeah, and the pathfinding broke and all tanks go around. At the end, sieges die, but they definitely pay themselves. But look at this, like, lots of tanks. And tanks are always backbone of your army, even in late game. And so you switch to the Guards. Very good harass units, especially versus harvesters, but they are not very good in frontline combat, and versus heavy armor they have actually not as good damage. They are very good versus light armor, that means sieges, missile tanks, also some tier 3 units. Like, you can try kill tanks with quad, but it will definitely not be cost effective. You can clearly see this, like, tanks can dodge their projectiles, also quads cannot shoot while moving, and they die quite easily. Yeah, we get some engagement here. Yeah, because Kato has lots of tanks, he doesn't even need any troopers. But Solidus clearly got lots of troopers because he doesn't have a lot of tanks, and this is not a good combination for him. TG in the background, good choice. And from this, so this is dead blob. Yeah. But he get already like some second army here. Also securing secure this expansion, start building carryalls. It's 18 harvesters versus 9. Did he even have a starport? No, he built all from the heavy factory. At least Solidus expand on this small rock here and got his second heavy factory, at least something, but yeah, he definitely just... How much he got? He got lots of power, so just sell this power and build also the third one. Like, we are at the beginning of late game. At this moment players usually building a starport to even more boost their production, not a heavy factory. Right, you can clearly see this on army graph. And Solidus trade sometimes very good, it's just Kato always outproducing no matter what. And because Solidus have almost no tanks, it will be hard for him to protect his sieges, or I think just troopers should be enough, but in theory, but in practice it's very hard. Yeah, he completely smashes his army. Also, Kato should definitely kill these spy shifters. Did he capture his own? Nah, he doesn't care. Like, he got shit tons of money right now, so okay. But he will deny at least something from Solidus. Finally, Solidus is trying to expand. But I don't know, it's 20 versus 9 harvesters still on not on full production. In the long run, the Kato army will be so big that no matter how good you are, you will be just outproduced. Especially if he got starport. He still doesn't have starport. He definitely should select this light factory and build starport. Wow, there's lots of army in this doorstep. And lots of unprotected harvesters. There is almost nothing in the base. Yeah. Solidus redirect the harvesters. At least so he noticed. But it will definitely broke his eco. Because it takes time to redirect and he got no carryouts, just one from the beginning. Will Kato go into the base? Oh, that will be costly. There is also fourth bombardment tank, yeah. So you switch to tier 3. That is probably a good choice versus Orders, because their own tier 3 unit sucks. But you need like some critical mass, at least like 5, to be really effective. Okay, this army is sent to his destiny. But he still achieved something. Like, he didn't kill any high value building, but he forced Solidus to redirect all his harvesters. That delays his eco. Also kills some harvesters here and there. Yeah, we can see the drop. Also, there's some, for some reason, also drop from Kato. Even he got 20 harvesters. Like, you know, the more harvesters you have, the faster they deplete all the spice fields and go on the long distance mining. Yeah, he managed to expand here. Good. At least something. And Kato got starport and shit tons of money. Well, now we will see really big spikes in his army soon. Like, we are already 18 minutes in. It's unusual on 1v1 games. They usually end up in 20 minutes. Oof. Very nice crashes. Like, look at that. 2% don't even get a chance to shoot. Get overwhelmed. Yeah, tanks are tanks. No matter what. Yeah, he's out. Smart. There's nothing else to do. But from this point, Kato got whole map. So I don't see any comeback from this. But on this map it's like not as big problem, because there is lots of spies in your main base, and because of long distance, like, it will be still take a lot of time and a hard effort from Kato to win. Finally, some attack from the Solidus near the base. Some tier 2 unit behind. But here are other tanks from the behind, one dead. Wow, just look at the sheer scale of army, it's insane. no matter what you do, Kato just attack from all the angles and totally smash this army to pieces. Kato still doesn't know about this base? No, he knows about it. So one way how to speed this game will be just destroy this base and expand there, build also one heavy factory, one barracks, and smash it right into the Solidus base and end this. Again, some attempt to expand, but failed. Kato infantry also trade very well. Just look at the veterancy. Almost all the veterancy 3, lots of units. That means they are at least like 30 or 40% better. Come on, Kato, destroy this. Do yourself a favor. Even idle harvesters. And there is the traffic jam here, just only one refinery. Yeah, it's GG definitely. And Solidus also noticed. So, summary of this game. Like, the first snipe of the engineer was good achievement for Kato, but the early game was still pretty even, I would say. Like, he didn't achieve anything significant. The most problem was that Solidus built his full production very late. I don't even know if he was ever on the 3 heavy factories, and just who produced more, that wins. It's simple math in this game. And because of this, Kato was able to build his economy faster, expand faster, and lock Solidus inside his base. So this is it. Let's see the second game. So for the loser, there is always the option to choose next map, and Solidus choose Boreal base. This time he's against random and he's playing as smuggler. On the other hand, Kato is just all those again. I think it's very obvious why he chose this map, because if you look at it, there is only one very narrow passage here and one here, when you can use harvesters as the frontliners. So good defense versus the trikes. You can also wall this side and just focus on this one. There is also lots of rough terrain here and here, where you can get some defense bonus. So I would say this map is in favor of infantry actually, but Kato say no, this is striking map. So let's see. Lots of scouts, but when you are playing versus Kato, it's very obvious what he will do. Probably even not necessary this time. Usually always you want scouts. And this time he gets some troopers in the mix. Good choice. Like, there are not many of them, but at least like 2 or 3, so you get always at least some shots. I would probably build one refinery here and use the harvester as my protection. From this angle, I would probably just wall myself. Okay, harvesters are pretty even. Why do... Smart choice, just chill in your base, wait until tries come to you. You don't really need to get exposed. Even build a turret wasn't necessary. Don't move with your infantry. When your infantry move, they cannot shoot. Especially the troopers. The troopers is always better to be idle, because once they start moving, they cannot just stop. They can stop only center of the cell, on center of the sub cell. Kato already on heavy factory. I would say it will Solidus would also benefit from the heavy factory. Just one tank and it will deny all strikes. But Kato also know this. He will probably use his tank as front armor and try some action here. Not sure. Wow, why he's killing his own unit? Kato is aware there's lots of things here, but mostly is infantry in front, so he can probably snipe one or two and it will be okay. Yeah, just go with your tank first. So far pretty even. And not much action from both sides. Both players really safe. Yeah, no crazy early game this time for Kato. Game is pretty even. Let's see the harvesters. 7 versus 8, not as bad, but again, oh, there's also one flank. I didn't notice actually. Very nice. Just let's go for the, yeah, focus on the heavy factory. It will be good. Nice. But you can already see that like Kato was on 3 factory and Solidus was only on 1. Like, this is the same mistake as before, and lots of games show us that you usually wanna at least 2 heavy factories relatively early, even that you doesn't have enough money to sustain full production from them. Only reason why the army graph is pretty even is because Kato doesn't produce any infantry yet. Yesterday I was watching some pro games in Warcraft 3 and commentators said there are basically 3 playstyles you can choose there. One is be aggressive, second is be safe, and third one is be greedy. And this can be applied also for Dune. And we can see Solidus is playing very safe. Lots of early infantry for protection and just building your eco until mid game. On the other hand, Kato is very aggressive, always go trikes, which can leave him behind if it doesn't work, but usually it's work because he's a good player. And you can be also greedy in Dune. Like take for example some Black Zero builds, where he built a heavy factory right after the first refinery, and just building lots of harvesters, which leaves him in very good eco spot in a 5-minute mark. And as they're said there, if you are greedy, you're usually vulnerable. If you are aggressive, you're usually behind in eco later. And if you are just safe, you can miss some opportunity. I would say it's a very good way to think about balance in this way. So you can improve overall game flow and game opportunities also in Dune. Because the Dune balance is still changing, still evolving to be fun to play and also fun to watch. Yeah, finally we get some action. At least harvested down. These unprotected sieges, they will go down immediately. Very nice. So far, so this is quite ahead, I would say. But here goes the crushing spree. Kato. But unfortunately, lots of infantry are on the rough terrain. This time it's some abandoned buildings. But there are 3 sieges in background, and so it was decided, yeah, I achieved enough. I would say we clearly see that in. Why is the army grab in favor of Kato? Is it? Oh no, now it's downside. Oh, so it was pretty even. But again, so it was just one heavy factory, Kato on full production. Kill the CH and go back. Yeah, both players are afraid to go into the engagement. I fear this will be very slow grinding artillery versus artillery game. Because Sieges got better range than Vision, also with missile tanks. Unfortunately, no player have missile tanks, only from a starport. See the army, pretty even, also the harvesters. Yeah, Guads cannot do any damage. I'll just build the Coneyard just because he can build faster buildings, so okay. Kato didn't do the same, he probably feels he doesn't need to. He switched to X research. Did he build any tier 3 unit? Not yet, but so this is building an outpost upgrade, very nice. That will come handy. And yeah, some deviators also in the mix. So we can snipe this. upfront tanks. Also, stealth riders will become very handy, just to provide additional vision for deviators and CGs. Oh, I like this, like both players are too afraid to go in a frontal attack because it will probably result in suicide. So yeah, you can probably just look at this. Your siege tank have 2 bigger range than vision, so you can shoot somewhere here. Also, and the deviators got 6 range, so they can capture these buildings. Oh, sorry, these units. Right. Yeah, Solidus is a little bit panicking because he see the deviators in place. You don't want to do this. This is just a free donation for your enemy. Definitely, I'm not sure if this is definitely not worth it. Yeah, devastators are very effective, especially like Solidus go with his tanks first, and that's no with deviators. But also with infantry it will be no because there is lots of sieges. But he decided to go in anyway, and it doesn't pay off very well. Yeah, like there was some dead deviators. Let's see the army graph. But yeah, he lost more. But let's see the superpowers. Yeah, Solidus got 40 seconds until the jammer. It's very effective to use your jammer right before your attack on enemy units, because their missiles will miss, the deviators will be blocked, and all enemy units will have reduced vision and rate of fire. So right before your attack, use it. It's very effective superpower. On the other hand, Kato got Chaos Bomb, which will force all units in a selected area to kill each other, which is very fun to watch. Solidus could also switch for flamer tanks, and as we see, we were in game versus Blackseer and Kato, flamer tanks can be very deadly. Like, it's not a general purpose unit, but it's very effective in certain situations, like killing lots of infantry, also anything with light armor, that means CGs and missiles. I would say you can try very good with them. Just like 2 or 3 in background, just as a support, especially if Kato decides to go for the attack, it will be a hit. But Kato is smart, he decided no. He started building the Stealth Riders. He can use Stealth Riders in front to give him a vision and just shoot with his tanks much farther. But again, Solidus decided to go in. Let's see how it goes this time. Did he got jammer? He got jammer, just use jammer, man. You're using so much for nothing. He completely forgot about it, like this is the perfect situation to use jammer. Give you such a big advantage. Well, this was his mistake, and I think like Kato just overwhelmed him. Yeah, now he's using, but I think it's too late. needs to also force fire with his CGs, and Kato decided, yeah, go back. Kato also orders some missile tanks from Starport. Yeah, you really will want a missile tank. And he's the house bomb, but there's not much here anyway. You can see like units they're just killing each other. I see. I think this is it. Let's see the army. Oh, massive advantage. Ooh, nice. Double died. Achieve nothing. Kato basically got this. He can just secure both spice fields, kill any harvester, then show up, and this is it. Yeah, GG. One bad engagement and it was it. But it could be different. Just if Solidus used his jammer right before the attack, it will be probably different story. But he doesn't, and he paid with all army for this mistake. Also, he switched to tier 3 a little bit too late. Flamer tanks can do lots of damage, especially if the enemy is on the attack, but he didn't. So yeah, Kato is in the semi-finals, so stay tuned. Bye.